In today's episode, I go over the Seymour Duncan 805 Overdrive pedal. Stay tuned. What is up, everyone? It's your boy Luis Torres, and today I'm going over the Seymour Duncan 805 Overdrive pedal. This pedal brought to you in part by my boy, truck driver Sean. Click on the description below. I'll have a link there to his YouTube channel. Make sure you watch his channel and subscribe, more importantly. So this pedal, it's funny because if you've watched my YouTube channel lately, you know I've been going on this crazy binge with overdrive pedals. And, in my little adventure, I get a call from truck driver Sean, and he's like, bro, did you ever try the 805 yet? I'm like, I haven't, but how is it? And he's like, dude, it is the best overdrive pedal that you are going to use. Mind you, go through the last 15 videos. I've gone over a ton of different overdrive pedals. And some of my favorites are the full tone OCD, which is a beast of a pedal. The Maxon OD808 with the Keeley mod is sick. And here are all these incredible pedals, and they're all within the ballpark, and they have different flavors. And it's like getting a Mesa Stiletto and a Mesa Rectifier. They're in the ballpark, but they're different flavors, and you can do different things to them. That being said, this one sticks out so much more than any of the previous overdrives that I've actually reviewed. And the reason that is, aside from having the same level they all do and the same drive that they all have, there is an EQ. So you have a bass, mid, and treble little twisty, windy knobbies that really fine-tune your tone. So for the most part, listen, we use all these pedals, for the most part as a boost, right? So they always say crank the tone, crank the level, no drive whatsoever. And that's fine and dandy, but your tone is it's just, what kind of EQ is that? One knob. You know what that's like? Hold on. It's like this piece of shit, the PV6505 Piranha, and if you have it, or owned it, or are considering getting it, don't. This is your EQ. More bass, more mid, more treble. Dude, it's just one knob. And it isn't until you use the 805 that you realize that all of these other overdrive pedals that have a single knob for tone, this is what you're doing. EQ, this way, that way, and done. Are you kidding me? Bro, what's up with the bass, mid, and treble? That's what I need. And funny enough, I didn't even know that I needed it. You know why? Because every overdrive pedal just has a single tone knob. So you get something like this and you're like, ooh, let me dabble away. And you, within 5 minutes, realize the huge, huge difference that this overdrive pedal is versus all others. And I will exclude overdrive pedals like the Lone Wolf Burning Spirit. That's kind of in its own league. The High Wind Amplification Dire Wolf, that's on its own league. in its own league, along with the KHDK Ghoul Screamer. Like, those are so different when it comes down to overdrives that you can actually exclude those. This is the leader of the pack amongst the typical standard overdrive with a level, drive, and tone. This eliminates a one knob tone option with separately having a bass, mid, and treble. And as ridiculous as it sounds that you probably don't need that, get it, borrow one. I don't care if you get one and return it, try it. You're going to be baffled. Listen, this is Truck Driver Sean's. I used it, and within the first 30 minutes, I stopped what I was doing, got on my laptop, went to eBay, and bought one for myself. Not only did I buy one for myself, I'm also contemplating which one of my overdrive pedals, or which 8 of my overdrive pedals, should I sell. Because this one really is, just it's, if you're into horses, this thing beat all the other horses by 20 lengths. So, but yeah, it's really, like, I cannot stress how incredible, like, jaw-dropping this pedal really is. And that says, listen, that should let you know that it's huge. Like, it's not, I'm not being facetious. I'm not kidding. This thing is incredible, even more so than the OCD and a slew of the other pedals that I recently just got a hold of. This thing is incredible. So if you've never used it or never thought of it, you should. So let me go ahead, let me shut up and go ahead and plug this puppy in so you guys can have a listen, and I'll dabble with the knobs also. So stay tuned. Okay, my little Thundercats. So before I start, I just want to give a huge shout out to Ice Johnson, who's a super talented, incredible guitarist. She's out in San Francisco, and I'll put a link below in the description to her YouTube channel. She's the sweetest woman on the planet, super sweet, and just a talented guitarist, which is awesome. It's always great to see her put a video up, and she has her little cat, which is super cute. So I'll put a link below. Make sure you check out her YouTube channel and subscribe also. So, all right, so the way I'm going to handle this now is I'm going to first start off with just the triple rectifier. Then I'm actually going to turn the Seymour Duncan 805 on, and I'm actually using the settings that I like. So drive is down to 0, level is max, and I fiddle-diddled with the EQ, with the bass, mid, and treble. Once I'm done playing around with my personal settings, then I will go ahead and just play around with the 3 so you can hear the difference that, once you set your settings on your amp, the next stage is how much of the tone do you want to vary coming from your overdrive pedal. And that, to me, is why this pedal leads the pack with overdrive pedals. So let's go fiddle diddle. Okay, so what do I have? 111. Yo, legit, my bass, treble, and mid are set to 1 o'clock on all three. But I'm also using the triple rectifier, and that I kind of max the bass. I have the treble at 1 o'clock and the mid at noon. So it's neutral with the exception of the bass, just because I add more bass and then I play around with the treble on the EQ on the head along with the treble. I'm adding a little more on the overdrive side. So if you have a rectifier, play around with your rectifier or just shoot me a message. I'll let you know exactly what my other, the gain I have set to 3 o'clock. That's always at 3. And yeah, so let me go ahead now and play around with the bass, mid, and treble so you can hear, the distinct characteristics that you're able to create with this pedal that you cannot do with the tone. You can, but you're stuck within this range of the tone knob, and that's it. You're stuck. You are stuck. And the 805 just lets you know, what's up, son? You got options now. So let me set that up now. Okay, guys, so there you have it. The Seymour Duncan 805. It's listen, if you love your overdrive because it fits with what you're doing, that's fine. You don't have to go ahead and change your bedroom pink on my account because I like the color. That being said, if you want more options other than that black you have on your walls, then there is a rainbow for you in the form of the Seymour Duncan 805 overdrive pedal. Listen, find your absolutely favorite setting on your amp, throw your overdrive pedal in the mix, find the tone that you absolutely love, and then understand that you, my friend, are stuck. That's it. You're stuck, son. Stuck. You're like, what happened to Lou's channel? It just froze. No, I froze. I stuck myself. You see what I did there? That's what I did, kid. I stuck myself. I'm so stupid. So yeah, just know, listen, seriously, it's it's a lot. You know that I love, not like a pedal. You know I love a pedal when I use it and I'm like, what? I must find this thing right now. And that's what the Seymour Duncan 805 has done. It is literally one of those pedals that you have got to own and have in your arsenal. You know, I've done reviews for pedals for a few years now, and yo, shocked. And I've known about that pedal for ages, and I'm like, it's another Overdrive. It's not. You may think it is, just like I thought it was. And then I was floored, and you're going to be floored also, and you're going to second guess anything you have going forward. You're going to be like, there has to be something better. Jiminy Christmas. I thought my Overdrive pedal was great until the 805 came into my life. So guys, if you haven't tried out the Seymour Duncan 805, I am telling you, I cannot stress how incredible that pedal is. And, you know, I wish Seymour Duncan would send me a pedal every once in a while, but if they saw my Palladium review, they'd be like, fuck this dude. We hate him. We like his 805 review, but we hate his Palladium review because that pedal sucked. Like, it totally did. It was awful. Maybe it'll sound great with the 805. I bet that thing will sound great with the 805, but now you're talking about $500 worth in pedals. Yeah. Which you don't want to do. All right, guys. Hey, listen, hit the description below. Go ahead, check out Truck Driver Sean and Ice Johnson's YouTube channels. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, jerk face. Jerk. What do I need to do? Have a barbecue and have you over? And then be like, here's a shot of tequila. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. All right? So, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Thank you for subscribing and sharing to all your friends. I appreciate everything you guys do. And as usual, I'll talk to you guys in the next video, which will probably be like in 20 minutes. So stay tuned.